Chunionika, Sonic 1, Scrap Brainstone Act 1. Continuing on the final real level of Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Last time we had a cool return to form, little speed factor with Starlight Zone. Now we get this horrible murderous machination here. And boy, yeah, this level can kill you super easily. It's one of those stages that I used to dread as a kid, but as an adult, you know, it's not too bad. I'm definitely gonna die like 1,000 times and make a fool of myself. Just casually run into caterpillars and all that. Oh yeah, this crazy little thing. Yeah, you like Mega Man? Yeah, well, here's a little Mega Man in your Sonic, I guess. Star Post. Flamethrower. This crazy nonsense. Yeah, this stage is kind of wacky. The music's a little wacky. The gameplay's a little wacky. I dig it, though. Well, I don't dig getting dropped down here. This is a level trope, well, that we're going to be seeing a lot in the future. Eggman's base filled with all sorts of crazy nonsense. Definitely one of my favorite tropes. I always like the Eggman base levels. Especially when the game does start in, say, like a Green Hill adjacent concept. And then you get all this horrible, loathsome nonsense. Piggies on the slope. Pork slope, turkey handle. I love that effect of the factories just shooting out explosions in the background. The art, all of the aesthetic qualities of this level just are incredible. And yeah, despite the bump in difficulty, still 149. Like, that's not too bad. And the level's hard, but, yeah, no, it's no labyrinth. Here, yeah, we're inside the machine. That little background always reminded me of a weird clown face made out of robots. I kinda still hate it. These things are cool. You can go stupid fast on them, and it kind of flies you all over the place. You have no control. Scary as hell. We're going to be seeing those a lot in the future. Oh boy. There we go. Hit the switch. So yeah, there are a couple switches and stuff still, too, in this level. This thing! I don't know why, I always like it. Keep in mind this sort of gimmick and this sort of Eggman base imagery. Again, we'll be revisiting a lot of these concepts in the future. And that is one of the things that I really do like about Sonic is, for as inconsistent as it is, it's weirdly consistent with certain things. Treadmill. No problem with our spin dash. Yeah, like, not even in the first couple games. Obviously, the consistency is more apparent there because they're kind of the same thing. But even a lot of these traps and a lot of these obstacles, yeah, we'll be seeing them for years to come. We'll also be seeing poor gameplay for years to come on my part. That's not going away. Unlike... What? Oh, hey, you know what? Get dunked into a bonus. Oh, I remember this setup now. So you can jump through them while they're spinning, but not when they're stationary. It's actually kind of a neat thing. They don't really use that anywhere else. I was gonna say, despite... Oh god, that dunks me down into death, doesn't it? No, because I just saw like a little crab there. Crab? Crabs are not... Listen, crabs are not caterpillars, despite... Okay, that's what I saw, and it killed me. Great. Fantastic. Back to the start. Oh, God. Well, despite the jump in difficulty in this stage, I think the difficulty's actually fun because it's more based on all these wacky gimmicks and obstacles and tricky things. Whereas, I feel Labyrinth's attempt at difficulty is just through being slow and methodical. This stage's difficulty is a lot more in your face, and it's like, yo, hey, check out this platform. And you're like, alright. And it's like, yeah, well, I hope you know exactly how it works, because you're going to need to do it perfectly. You're like, oh, alright, well... I certainly don't know how to do it perfectly. Look at that. I did it perfectly the first time. Now I'm just like, what is platforming? I don't know. Don't ask me, man. Oh, that, like, pattern is a little staggered. Okay. Oh, you know why it probably staggered? Is because I got it off-screen. And this game's a little weird with that. Oh, jeepers. Jeepers, what am I, like 100? Well, I mean, yes. Yeah, there we go. The Scrap Brain Experience, live from South Island. Oh, freaking dear. Oh, freaking hell. This is going bad. It's not so swell. Alright, see, look how easy that can go. Okay, yeah, look how easy you can just run to the bomb. Oh, right, this stupid thing, which, yeah. Yeah, no, a lot easier when you can just spin dash, man. So yeah, the spin dash, despite the fact it wasn't available in the original Sonic 1 and wasn't perfected until Sonic 2, a fact we'll get into in the future, every sort of, like, important, like, major re-release of Sonic 1 has had the spin dash implemented in some way. It was in Sonic Jam, it was of course in the mobile version of Sonic 1 that this is based on. It was even in Sonic Genesis for the Game Boy Advance, which... not great, but, you know, significant. So it's weird, it's a weird example of Sega kind of going, like... yeah, no, even though it wasn't intended to be there, it definitely makes the game more enjoyable. You gotta time that so weird. Oh no! Man, look at how terrible... oh, this video is gonna be like 8 years long, isn't it? Alright, don't... oh god, that's an awkward ride. You slip and slide, and you sing out of sheer nerves. Okay. What is this joke? Oh, it's that joke, right. The Piston of Pain. Oh dear, Piston Honda. We're pisting it all away. Look at this. This is just like some Looney Tunes nonsense at this point. Little piggy holds a chicken. A haiku for the modern age. Yeah, just the awkward slow ball run now. I don't think that was supposed to be on screen that long. Though I don't know, maybe... it is. It's just really awkward. Yeah, okay, it probably is meant to function like that, so it just absolutely slows you to a crawl, makes you have a panic attack, be hyper nervous, caterkiller, no dice. Wow. Plenty of mace in the face, though. What is this path? Oh, it's okay. That's a weird... that's a weird final stretch. I don't remember that. Oh, man. Check it out. Special transition. That's odd. That never happens. Oh my god, it's Dr. Eggman! Out of his magical space pod! Oh, you can't escape that! Can't get to him, bye! Yeah, so, really cool. Transition to Scrap Brain Zone Act 3, which you might notice, yeah, it's Labyrinth Zone, with a different palette, looks kind of sickly, looks kind of toxic, but the same creepy music. Hit that switch, go real fast, Get down here. If you don't, you're gonna have to do way more of the level. But if you get down here, it cuts out like 75% of it. See, I don't really know what the implication of this is meant to be, but I always kind of looked at it like a polluted, mechanized version of the natural ruins of whatever civilization was here beforehand. Kind of like Eggman's influence on the world, and like a dark precursor of things to come if he is to have his way. That's kind of how my little kid brain and then my edgelord teenager brain revisiting the game kind of, there we go, interpreted this. And, you know, I think it's neat that it is so out of place and weird and kind of up to interpretation in that way. I always like that about older games, where there's a very clear implication of a story. Don't get me wrong, I also like games with really thick, juicy, tons of lore. By the way, yeah, that's the end! Yes, that shortcut really, really cuts out, like, most of that level. If you want to see the rest of it, play the game yourself. Anyway, here we are, final zone. It's the final zone. Wow, you get no rings. Eggman's piston it all away again. Electric balls. Don't really care. There's a bit of an odd final boss. It's, like, not particularly difficult, but as you can see, if you don't position yourself well, it can last a lot longer than it needs to. But it's a standard 8-hit affair. The electric balls, they will home in on you, but they're pretty easy to avoid. There is always a bit of a gap between two of them, so you can kind of exploit that. And of course, Sonic, he got mad ups, yo, so it's pretty easy to just get around. Oh, but he can crush you. It's scary. It's nefarious. We will be seeing a return to this in a future game. Twice, I think, actually. But yeah, I mean, if you've never played a video game before, I'm going to be saying that sentence a lot. This is a very tense final boss, especially considering the game has been training you to kind of go fast. So having to be patient, a little weird. Oh no! He's running away! Yeah, but we're kind of a bully, so we just hit him anyway. And that's the last we'll ever see of the nefarious Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik ever again. Yeah! I got it! Oh man, Sonic 1. So yeah, this game is still really, really good. It's still really cool. I really love it. This version in particular, Carol Yass. Yass Queen. The original Yass Queen. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, this version in particular that is in Sonic Origins, I think is great. I think it is ignoring, of course, fan modifications and things like that. You know, in terms of official releases, I think this is probably, it's absolutely my favorite version of Sonic 1, and I think the best official release of Sonic 1. Now, of course, a lot of that is because it's based on the 2012? 2011 mobile phone version, and it's more or less just a straight port of that with a couple minor changes. But even still, yeah, look at that speed. I love that part of Starlight Zone. Even still, this game, I think, absolutely holds up. I think it has been a blast to play, especially, you know, when I played it on stream back when this collection came out, and doing, you know, my first Let's Play ever. Wow! Momentous occasion. It's just a really good, chill game with a little bit of intensity here and there. I think I only died, like 2 times total the entire playthrough. Didn't get all the emeralds. If I did, there would be a slightly different ending, but we'll... Listen, we're done with the game, but we ain't really done with the game yet. It's gonna be one more video, kind of showing off a couple bonus features. Yeah, thanks, Eggman. I know I missed 2 emeralds. But we'll see that when we see that. But for now, we're just kind of left with this ominous try again screen. Oh man, Sonic 1. Yeah, still great. Oh, look at that! Hey! Well, this is something that is exclusive to the Sonic Origins version of the game. We see the 6 emeralds, and then a 7th. And they're headed to West Side Island. A place that we'll visit in the future. I didn't know it was actually going to play this. Yeah, so that's another thing that's some exclusive content to Sonic Origins, is those animated cutscenes. And of course this, this menu here, where you can see South Island in all its glory. But yeah, no, Sonic 1. Like I said, there's going to be one more video showing off some bonus stuff, and then we'll move on to the next game. What is that? Well, it may be a bit of a surprise. Or it might not be. See y'all then.